Hi everyone, welcome to Module 1. It's called Your Place in Space. And what we're going to attempt to do in this module is to try to get a sense for the size and extent of the universe and hopefully a personal connection with your place within the universe. Now I'm going to start off by considering, imagine what the universe would be like if we could shrink the solar system down to the size of a quarter. So let's have a look at it. That means that the sun would be at the center of the quarter. The position of the Earth would be roughly where George Washington's ear is in the quarter. And then let's take the orbit of Pluto, which would be the outside edge of the quarter. So this would represent the solar system traveling through space. Now if you could shrink the solar system down to the size of a quarter, what would the size of our, say, Milky Way galaxy be? How big would it be in comparison to the quarter? Do you think it'd be about the size of your room? Size of a building? The size of a town? What sort of size do you think that it would be? Well, in reality, if you were to shrink the solar system down to the size of a quarter, our Milky Way galaxy would be roughly the size of the United States. So we live in a very, very small portion of the Milky Way. Now, to give you some sort of sense as to how much of the Milky Way we've actually explored, the farthest thing that we have sent out into space to date is the Voyager space probe. It was launched in 1977, and to give you some sort of idea as to how far it's got, here's the solar system, and to scale, I'm going to imagine the tip of this pen is the Voyager 1 space probe, and it's roughly about here. So that's how much of the United States that we have managed to explore in terms of sending things out into space. Now the farthest things that we have sent out into space are radio transmissions, and the very first radio waves were transmitted in 1894, so that would make them, what, about 119 years ago. So those waves travel at the speed of light. So if they're powerful enough to spread out into space and keep going without dying away, those waves to scale, if this is our solar system, those waves would be about 2.5 miles away. So any body outside of a 2.5 mile radius of this quarter would have absolutely no idea that we as humans exist. Now when you take into account that we live in a vast country, there's an awful lot of the United States outside of that 2.5 mile radius that absolutely nobody would have any idea that we exist, because nothing that we have ever sent has gone out further than that point. So that's what we're going to try to get a grasp of in this first section, and after we've built a scale model of the solar system, we're going to try to make it personal and try to get your connection to the universe itself. Welcome to Module 1.